Routing Nation TV. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. For all the people who have subscribed to my channel, I'd just like to say thank you once again. For all the people who haven't been following this war that's going on in Chicago, people, it's a war outside between the GDs and the BDs. We're about to get into this story of FBG Duck, who was killed last year on August 4th, 2020. Let's get to it. There's a war going on outside in the city, in the streets of Chicago, between the GDs and the BDs. FBG Duck, who's from 63rd and Lawrence, that area there, representing that STL/EBT gang. FBG Duck had been going back and forth on social media with his main opposition, Lil Durk and King Von, and the rest of the O Block members. On October 4th, 2020, they caught Duck slipping in the downtown area of Chicago called the Gold Coast. Now, in your city and in my city, everybody got an area where all the celebrities shop. You know, just all the rich white people, or just rich people in general, they shop. And that was this area there. Now, long as these brothers was keeping that violence on the south side or in Inglewood and Lamb Run and all those areas like that, it wasn't no problem, because brothers out in Chicago get killed every day. But I knew this case was going to get solved for the simple fact where Duck was shot at. He was shot down in one of the most expensive areas in Chicago. And you know they ain't going to have that. As soon as he got shot that day, it was in the middle of the day. They said that brother was hit with 38 bullets. 38 bullets in the middle of the day. Now this is an area where Oprah shops, Obama shops. They even said that the Chicago Bears coach, he's from that area. So you know that something had to be done. It was kind of like a wake-up call to the city of Chicago, because as long as those brothers was doing what they was doing in the so-called ghetto areas, none of those cases was getting solved, none at all. And as soon as I heard this, I said to myself, they gotta have cameras down there. They gotta have cameras. So it's been a year since Duck had been shot and killed, right? And I was sitting back saying to myself, because I follow this stuff online on YouTube, and I was saying to myself, this case is going to get solved. And I knew it was going to get solved as soon as they said that the FBI, the feds, got involved. When the feds got involved, they did a raid on O Block, and then you didn't hear anything else, because the feds like to sit back and wait. You know what I'm saying? They don't just jump off the porch as soon as some stuff happens, right? They don't. And then these brothers didn't make it hard for the feds either, right? Because they get right on YouTube or on Instagram and basically tell on themselves, right? So now, I said to myself, there had to be cameras in that area. In that area down there where all those rich people shop, I knew there had to be cameras, and guess what? There was. I didn't know at the time that they had a description of a vehicle. They had the description of a vehicle. I think it was a Ford Fusion or something like that, that they kept that under wraps for over a year. And then all of a sudden you start hearing about this police call that came out, and they gave the license plate, and guess what? The license plate came back to to Carlos Alford or something like that. And I said to myself, these brothers is out here killing each other every day, and he jumps in his own vehicle, goes down to the most prestigious places in Chicago, and commits basically a mob-style hit in his own car. I lost it right then and there. I don't condone no violence, none at all, especially against our own people, nothing like that. But if you're gonna do violence and you're gonna, no sophistication to these brothers at all. There's no way in hell I would jump in my own vehicle and go down and shoot somebody 38 times. And cameras are all over that area. So, of course, I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. And I just like to say to Mama Duck and the rest of her family, you know, rest in peace, Duck. And my condolences to you, because this lady has lost a lot of people in her, you know, a lot of her offspring have been killed in Chicago. You know, so I just like to send my condolences to Mama Duck. And like I said before, I knew this was going to happen. So basically, a year, and they get online, right? And they're making these videos. Boss Top gets online, he gets an interview, and he's basically talking and telling on himself, right? He's telling on himself. There's a video out there, you can pull it up, look up Boss Top, and you know, somebody's asking him a question about FBG Duck. And these brothers is heartless. Let me tell you, they heartless. You know, and it doesn't take a scientist. If you in the know, you know. See, you know, at first I wasn't in the know, and I started following these following these brothers on YouTube, and I said to myself, I can make videos about this all day long because they're killing every day. But you know, I'm not trying to promote this type of violence right here, but I had to cover this case right here because FBG Duck was on the rise. He's a GD, and he was on the rise, and I'm not sure if it was a little bit of jealousy between the two sets besides the killing, because he was about to be just like Lil Durk. And I know you guys have heard of Lil Durk. He's rich. This brother is rich. There's no reason for him to be out here dissing the dead and doing the stuff that they do in Chicago. Now, from what I heard, King Von put a bag out there. There's a video of King Von coming back first before FBG Duck even got killed. He gave out these OTF chains. OTF stands for Only the Family, which is a record label that Lil Durk, you know, has made. You know what I'm saying? And that might be the only buffer that's holding Lil Durk from being arrested right now, because he has that label. And but all these guys, what they say, all the guys, they want to be on that label if they're rapping. I already made a video about how the drill rap is destroying the black community, which is destroying our culture, and it's spreading to the other states around the states. We don't want that, right? I know I don't want that. And then I hear a lot of these some of these YouTubers and bloggers online talking about free the guys. Free the guys for what? Why would you want to free the guys? So they can come out here and kill another 7-year-old kid? So they can come out here and you be caught up in the crossfire from this gang violence? Nah, not free the guys. Let the guys stay where they at, and let's see which one of the guys can hold water. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, they out here killing, doing all this killing like they grown. Let's see who can hold water. Like FBG Duck's mama said, let's see who really love him. Because after Duck got killed, there was numerous videos of them online just talking, just talking about, I'm gonna kill, I need him to get me a bathroom, a bath water full of rubber duckies, and just start, man, just stupid stuff that I don't condone, right? So these brothers, now is the time. Now we're gonna see what you made of, right? We're gonna see what you made of, because now the feds is involved. The feds have picked y'all up, right? That car, that same car that went and did that hit was in a video. They were in a video being interviewed in the car sitting there. The same car that the police had already you know, got on camera. See, they didn't know that the police had all this camera stuff. See, they didn't jump off the porch. They waited. They got the feds involved. They got the FBI involved. And Mama Duck, she crusaded for her son's murder. You know, she was out there, she was pressing them. Y'all got to do something about my son's murder. But I don't want y'all let Mama Duck get confused. They solved this case not because of Mama Duck. They solved this case because of where FBG Duck was killed. They had to send out a message to these violent young offenders and gang members that, yeah, you can kill over here on Inglewood, you can kill over here on the south side, and those cases don't get solved. But as soon as you come downtown and you kill over here, where all these rich people and tourists and all these people have to come down and shop, oh hell no, we ain't gonna have it. We're gonna spend all our resources to solve this case. And like I said before, they didn't make it hard, because that's what they do. For the people who don't know, that's what they do. They get online, they get on Instagram with each other. And if you didn't know, you would think, hey, this brother might be talking to this other brother like that's his partner, but it ain't his partner. They talk kind of like in code, like, you coming outside today? Yeah, I'm coming outside. Well, you know, you better duck that taco. Can you know what, you duck your taco? That means, yeah, come outside. I don't never see you outside. I'll be outside. You know what I'm saying? What they saying is, come outside so I can find you. Like, what car are you in? They want to know what car you in. You know what I'm saying? So when they make these Instagrams, they want to know who in the background, who your friend is. Because if they see them, it's like kill on sight. Like, yo, this right here gotta stop. Man, this gotta stop. These young, but we gonna see. We gonna see who can hold water. That's all I'm saying. We gonna see who can hold water. I know right now, Dirk gotta be the most nervous brother in the rap game right now. He got to be the most nervous brother in America right now, because everybody who's associated with this brother is involved in this murder. King Von is dead, so they can't put it on King Von, even though he's been on YouTube, and every person that was involved in this murder, there's a video of King Von right after the murder giving a bag out. He gave a bag out to Muwap. He gave a bag out to Los. Now, there's another brother that killed himself a month ago. Now, this brother, they said that he's involved also, but he killed himself. Now, I heard rumors that he killed himself over a girl, but I don't believe that. I don't know if he talked to the feds and may have said something, and then he killed himself. You see what I'm saying? See where I'm going with that? I'm not sure if that's the reason why he killed himself, because hey, he said something to them and he knew that the feds was coming. That's what I truly believe. You know what I'm saying? And they could have put him back out on the street to be like, yeah, okay, you said this, you said that. Take this wire and give me some information. And then he probably didn't want to do it, and he might have offed himself. You never know. I don't know. But there's, you know what I'm saying? Somebody talking, right? How you go pick up all these people at one time? Somebody talking. Muwap had just came from a concert with Lil Durk in New Jersey, I think it was. He just came back from a concert with Lil Durk, and then they arrested him. They arrested everybody, I think, probably around the same time. And I believe this is what you call an ongoing indictment. I can't remember the word, but it's like an ongoing indictment. They can pick up more people on this indictment. Who you thinking they're talking right now? Somebody already been talking. They jumped out that car. I heard that 4 people with masks on jumped out that car, shot that man down with 38 bullets. Hit another guy and a female too. And I heard that the female was busting back too, but she got shot in the leg twice. You see what I'm saying? In the video, I'm not gonna show that. It's horrible. The video of him laying on the ground, just the way he was moving. And let me tell you something, they don't care about us. They do not care about us. That man, didn't nobody offer that man no help, no life-saving help. They just stood there trying to push the crowd back. Nobody attended to duck while he's laying there on the ground moving like that. It's very disturbing. And what I really don't understand, how they do us, man. They do us like this, and then how we do each other. How we do each other is so cold-blooded. It's cold, man. I'm telling you. In the city of Chicago, you got the back door. All this, people who you think is your friend ain't your friend. All these youngsters coming up. You got a city of serial killers out there. That's what I'm talking about. Serial killers. Now, if I'm hanging with a bunch of guys, right? I'm hanging with the guys. It's me, maybe 5, 6 more guys. All of them got bodies and I ain't got nobody. What you think I'm gonna do? I'm finna go out and I'm gonna get a body. If I'm hanging with somebody, you got to. And that's what they trying to make the norm. That cannot be the norm. Across America, we already dying. Last year, they said more than 9,000 black men died from homicide throughout the U.S. There's only 365 days in a year, right? They said in the city of Chicago, 30,000 people have been shot in the last 10 years. Come on, man. How many deaths is that? How many people running around with colostomy bags? How many people are paralyzed from that? Man, come on. If you know better, you'll do better. And what they doing out there, no leadership. I made a video about Larry Hoover. You know, he was one of the leaders back in the day. As soon as you cut the head off with his leadership, you may not like the leadership. I didn't like Trump. You may not like the leadership that's happening, but all this nonsense violence right now, it wasn't going on like that. And I'm not trying to promote this guy saying that he was a good guy. All I'm saying is that there was structure to that. But they know what they're doing, people. They already know. We take the head off, boom. Take the head off, cut down all these projects, those big high-rise projects, and then everybody's just spread across the city. Now the violence is spread across the city, right? You got 7-year-olds getting caught up in the crossfire of these gun battles. That's why they call it Chirac. You see what I'm saying? They call it Chirac because more people get shot and killed in Chicago than people were getting shot and killed in Iraq. And they had high military grade weapons, which is what we have on the streets here in the city of Chicago. I seen a video where they got a handgun, right? With an extended clip, the handgun got monkey nuts on it. They got the handgun got monkey nuts. It got two round, you can 250-round drums on a handgun. That's something that you see on an assault rifle, not a handgun, right? So when 4 people jump out the car with guns like that, that's how a brother gets shot 64 times leaving the county jail. That's how a duck gets shot 38 times in less than 30 seconds. You see what I'm saying? These people know what they're doing. You see, it's like we already been tricked. In a city where Louis Farrakhan has a message for the black man, and these brothers is not receiving that message. They not receiving that message. You can't even talk to anybody. These brothers ain't going to hear what I got to, even though I say I don't agree with it. I can't come up there and be talking that kumbaya, peace, get along. I ain't saying we got to get along and do all that. I'm saying that the way we killing each other is like genocide. Can you imagine the violence that's in Chicago amongst the young black people spreading to every city across America? Because we already got violence in America every Friday, every weekend. Our brothers is getting killed. In the city of Chicago, you be having 50 and 60 people shot with like 15 and 20 dead in a weekend. I'm talking about from Friday night to Monday. That's how many people are getting shot and killed in Chicago, right? So, you know, I was going to sit up here and try to go from, like, read some of this stuff off to you, but I got to speak from the heart from this. You see what I'm saying? Those brothers, the 4 brothers that they picked up, one of them committed suicide. A lot of people want to say, well, he committed because he think that, you know, he couldn't handle. Man, these brothers have been doing dirt since they was 11, 12 years old. They're catching bodies at that age. And for some people like us who don't come from that environment, we can't understand that, right? How you gonna tell somebody 15 years old take out the trash and he got 2 bodies? He don't want to do it. Man, you take out the trash. You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to get him to clean his room or do some stuff like that, and he got these. Man, he ain't thinking about that. He ain't even thinking about the message that Farrakhan has to offer. He ain't even thinking about the message that anybody in like an older person like myself, because the pain is too great. They done lost too many people in their life. So the only thing they can think about is the get back, right? But I said, man, y'all can call me a hater. You can call me what you want. A lot of y'all might not like this. When they talk about free the guys, no. Let the guys stay where they at. If you guilty, stay where you at. Anybody that's out there destroying their community like that, killing us, they're killing us. For what? You don't own their property over there where you killing. What are you killing for? The only thing you killing for is get back from, and that's the cycle that they want to continue. It's tit for tat. Tit for tat. I kill you, you kill me, we get online. I talk stuff to you about it, you talk stuff to I diss the dead. Got people actually online going out to people's grave sites, pissing and defecating on their graves and filming it and talk. That's a new low. You got serial killers walking amongst you in the city of Chicago. I heard this case. It's either life in jail or the death penalty. I could be wrong. You can leave something in the comment to let me know if I'm wrong. But I heard if they don't cop out to life, it's the death penalty. We're going to see who hold water. We're going to see who really love these people. Dirk bet not come out his pocket. He come out his pocket. If he do try to come out of his pocket and give it to somebody else and try to pay bond and try to show his loyalty to these people, man, they finna snatch him. And then I seen somebody on the comment section talking about, well, if they ain't got no evidence, this is all for nothing. This ain't all for nothing when the feds come, young man. This ain't all for nothing when the feds come. They got between a 95 and 98, 99% conviction rate. You know, I know partners of mine who done went to the feds and call and ask for money. Hey man, can you help me get a lawyer? And then call me back and say, that's all right, bro. They're gonna give me one. They're gonna give me a lawyer. They're gonna give you the best lawyer in town, because they already done dotted their I's and crossed their T's. That's why it took a whole year. They already had the car. They had the car. They traced it. They already knew the car. The man did the crime in the car, right? Then like a half an hour later, 30 minutes, 40 minutes later, he takes the car to the dealership. I heard his lawyer try to say that he didn't have the car, somebody else had the car. But they got him on camera at the dealership when he brought that car back to the dealership. 30 minutes, 40 minutes after the shooting. How do you want to explain that? Okay, young man, you didn't have the car. Well, where'd you get it from? Because the car, this same license plates was down here on the Gold Coast on Oak Street, right? We got 4 people jumping out with masks. And they done shot 100 times, hitting Duck 38. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to see right now. And like I say, you know, ain't no I'm not going to cry no tears for these young brothers. You know what I'm saying? If you guilty, let justice do their job. You know what I'm saying? If you guilty, it is what it is. And that goes for, and I'm not trying to say, I'm not on either side. I'm not a GD, I'm not a BD. I'm a black man in America with kids that age. With kids that age. Thank God that you know, that they're doing well and they're okay. But I got family members out in Chicago. I got family members that live in Chicago. They're not involved in that type of stuff. They're not involved in that gang culture, but they live out there. Do you think I want them to get caught up in the crossfire between these any group of people that's out here committing these acts of crimes? Nah, we got to do better, bro. We got to do better. And I feel for all the people, all the young black brothers in Chicago who have lost their lives to this senseless violence. Brothers from O Block, brothers from Jaro City. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that whatever gang you from, I feel for you people, bro. I haven't walked in your shoes and I can't really tell you. It's easy for me to sit up here and say what I would do and what I wouldn't do because I haven't walked in your shoes. But somebody got to speak up to this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into the drill music, really, but I've heard a few songs. I'm like, this brother has talent, right? There's a couple brothers like Lil Durk. The brother's talented. I like some of his music, right? Why is he still got 1 foot in and 1 foot out the game? Let one of them people say that, yeah, man, he supplied money for this. He supplied money for that. He gone. He out of here, bro. And like the title said, they done. How you like it? Put a fork in them. Well done. You like it well done? Cause they done. Well done. And I'm gonna tell you what. I got it. It's a superseding indictment. It's what it's called. A superseding indictment. That means that yeah, we done picked up these 4. One done killed himself, and I believe there was one more. I think Kenny Mack. He was in jail. So the one dude killed himself. They arrested Kenny Mack. And then the next thing you know, Boss Top did that crazy video snitching on himself. Then the next thing you know, the feds is there. They raid O Block, and then the next thing you know, a month or 2 later, here we are. This is where we're at right now. I heard they just picked up Gleesh, right? I'm not sure if he's still locked up. I heard they questioned Boss Top, but now I'm hearing they arrested Boss Top. So you probably right now got 6 or 7 people arrested. And 1 person dead. Now, I'm not sure what they arrested Gleesh for, if it's for this murder, but they put it on a RICO. They put it on a RICO racketeering. And that's for mob. That's the stuff mob do. You ain't even got to be pulling no trigger. You can just, they can charge you with whatever they done, and you might be at the house. But you're a part. You might have been on the phone. You're a part of this. If they tie you in on this superseding indictment, y'all done, bro. But we're gonna see. The floor is yours now. We're gonna see who's gonna sing, huh? We're gonna see who they're gonna give him the mic, and somebody gonna sing. And you know what happens? They say the first to squeal get the deal. That's how they get down. They ain't gonna hold water. They're gonna start coming at them people with letters, not numbers, letters. And if not letters, death. I heard the death penalty's on the table, and I heard life. I heard life was the lowest thing they can get. People was tired of that, but they really wasn't tired of it. They wanted you to stay in your lane. They wanted you to be a good boy, stay in your lane, do your killing over here in your own community. Don't come over here to our community. There's too much money over here where these good folks stay. These good folks down here. You keep that out there, savage. You keep that out in your neighborhood. That's what they say. That's how they think of us. And me personally, when it happens to one of us, it happens to all of us. That's why I'm kind of upset behind this, yo. I'm like, but I'm happy for Mama Duck. And all you gang members or whatever you want to call yourself, you can call me what you want, but I'm speaking real. Who else gonna sit up? I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you I got a son, and I wish another 30-year-old come give a 15-year-old a gun and have him go out there and do something. Not my son, but my son's older than that. But my sons would never do that to another young man, to another young black man. See, the message they getting, I don't know where it's coming from. The message they getting, it's not a good one. But I'm going to tell you something right now. This right here is going to be a blueprint to how they're going to start dismantling these gangs, right? This is going to be a blueprint. They're going to throw that RICO at them. And when they throw that RICO, it's a wrap. O Block is done. Let me tell you something. And then you got more brothers, they want to get online after this, like, well here now King Von gone, and Muwop gone, and Boss Top now they off the street. Man, don't you know you need to shut up? Can anybody ask you a question, you should just shut up. You want to get online after all this stuff that's going down? This shows me where your head is at. You're not doing nothing for the community anyway, but destroying it. So get online and tell on yourself like you guys been doing. They could go back, honestly. The people, the police, they could go back to Instagram and to all these YouTube videos. They can go back and make more arrests. And that's probably what they'll do. That's probably what they'll do. In the next few coming weeks, days and weeks, we're going to see more people arrested. Trust and believe that. And I'm going to tell you, they want the big fish. Them is guppies right there. The ones who was out there and did what they did, them is guppies. Huh? You know who they want. They want Dirk. Von gone. They say if Von wouldn't have got killed in Atlanta, he would have been charged with K.I.'s murder, right? That's what they said. Von gone, so they can't put it on him. They might try to put it on Zell, the brother who committed suicide. They might try to put it on him. But how can they? They got video. Cold-blooded. Boy, they cool. Y'all remember that? Cold-blooded. That's how the feds is. They cold-blooded with it. Sat back and wait. Sat back and wait. Gave him gave him an inch, gave him a yard, then they gave him a mile. Oh, you got a mile now? The rope that long? Let him hang himself right now. Let's go get him. That's exactly what they did. These youngsters don't know who they playing with, bro. Like I said before, the only reason in this case, if they would have shot Duck in Inglewood or over there on 63rd and Lawrence, they probably would have got away with it. But it's where they shot him. That's the main thing with me. I'm glad that Mama Duck is getting her justice, or is going to get it, because she going to get justice as far as this case is concerned. And she might even get it for Brick and Kobe too. She might get it for them. If God is good, so she might get it for them too. And anybody on any other side, even if the brothers that's on their side too, whatever they did, man, y'all need to stop that, bro. Got babies to raise up out here, man. Like, this nation building, y'all destroying a nation. What can I say to, man, if that man can't say nothing to y'all to uplift y'all out this savagery, ain't nothing, I know ain't nothing I can say. So the only thing I can say is go to jail. Get them off the street. If they don't want to let us live, get them off the street. That's what I say. Get them all off the street. If you jumping in your car at night, you putting a mask on at night, gloves, and you riding around with a mini assault rifle in a Louis Vuitton bag, or one of those guns that hold one of them like 50, 60 round clips or whatever, and you out there just shooting aimlessly at another black man, go to jail. And if the death penalty's on the table and life's on the table, do that. Stand under it. Do that. If you gangster with it, don't get to telling on everybody else. Stand on your own and do that. You stood on your own when you was outside busting your gun. Stand on your own and do that. If you love the block that much, that block that you own nothing of, do that. Man, this is this is just, you know, like I said, you know, those brothers, like I said, they arrested them brothers. I ain't even gonna give you all the names and all the names of all them people. Y'all can go do that for yourself. I think that the names of these brothers to me don't mean nothing to me, because You got those brothers that you got the names. I'm trying to keep up with all these killers. I ain't trying to keep up with all these killers name by name by name by name. You see the pictures, they killers. And they ain't the only one. They ain't the only one. All of them. That's what they do. Yo, this is Rowdy Nation TV, man. I may have got a little bit hype on this video, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to preach to nobody. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. O Block is done. Lil Durk is probably shaking. He talking about he want to go back to high school. To me, that's all these millions of dollars you got. That statement right there tell me you involved. I want to go back to to do what? What you need a high school diploma for now? You that scared? You done unfollowed Moowop on your Instagram? Man, it's too late for that. He was just at a concert with you the day before. So if all the evidence they need, they already done got. They already got it. So you should have just kept on following him. He in jail now. You should have kept on following him. Just by you unfollowing him made you look guilty as hell. And like I said, one of the most disturbing, another video, that video speaks volumes when King Von gave out that money. To every person he gave the money out to is every person that was on the hit. I'm on a hit. Let me tell you something, people. Can you film me on a hit? I done did a hit. Me and the guys. Me and the guys done did a hit. And then I'm doing this hit for you. And you come back and we gonna put this on YouTube? You paying me this money? For what? What is this money getting paid to you for? And then all these people are online. The same guys, the guys are online talking reckless. Like not throwing rocks at the penitentiary, throwing bricks at the penitentiary. Open it up and let me in. Basically, just let me in. Cause I remember back in the day, man, a killer, you didn't even know killers, bro. You didn't know this man done killed nobody. Now, these young brothers, they gotta tell somebody. They want the world to know they a killer. They got to tell somebody they killing. Man, I don't understand it. I don't condone it, and I don't understand it. Gangster. That ain't no gangster, bro. That ain't no gangster. It takes a man to stay out of situations like that. It takes a man to get up out that type of environment that you guys are creating for these other young. A brother who comes out that environment, that's in that environment over there, because I know they got them. I know they got brothers over there, over in the south side of Chicago, who ain't involved in that. And they have to fight their way through this to stay alive. Really, literally fight their way to stay alive and to be sane. Everybody in Chicago done had somebody die. And for them to fight their way out of that and not be involved in that, I take a real man, bro, who has experienced all this pain and degradation and have to walk amongst these serial killers. Man, that takes man, salute to that brother. Salute you, brother. That's who I salute. Salute to the young kids who coming up under this pressure and they stay away from that. Salute to that young man and keep striving, because it get better. Let me tell you something, it get greater later, brother. You keep striving and you keep your nose clean and you strive for something, bro. Let me tell you, don't nothing come easy. I'm an example of that. I'm an example of that. I thank God every day for what I went through and that I came out blessed. I thank God every day. Y'all finna go do what? Nah, man, I'm finna go do this. Are you weak? You woo. Let it be that then. You know how many times I could have went on a mission and did, or not even a mission, but just went and did some old outlandish rowdy. That's why my Rowdy Nation TV. I could have went and done some old rowdy. Man, come on, bro. I didn't let their words affect me as a man, because I knew who I know who I am. I knew who I was, and I know who I am. Don't get it twisted. I've had my little share of run-ins with the law, but I made my way out. I never killed nobody, never shot nobody. I didn't have to. Thank God. Rowdy Nation TV. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. We out.